Welcome to today's activity. In today's activity, we are hanging out with our friend here, the very hungry caterpillar. And we are working together with him to bring the fruits he ate to life in 3D using balloons. How do we bring the fruits he ate to life using balloons? Well, we're going to follow these steps. But before we start with our steps, let's assemble all the materials and tools we're going to need together. Assorted balloons, white copy paper cut up into strips like I've done with a pair of scissors, glue gun, white chalk marker, green construction paper, red paint, green paint, orange paint, purple paint, and glue. This is just your regular school glue, but diluted with water to give it a more liquid and watery consistency. So before we start, let's recap. On Monday, he ate through one apple. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries. And on Friday, he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still very hungry. So now we're going to get started. Step 1. So we're going to blow up 1 balloon for the apple he ate on Monday. So this is good enough. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears. So we're going to blow up 2 balloons for the 2 pears he ate. So this is pear 1. He goes in my bin. And this is the second pear. It's nice and shaped like a pear. It's going in my bin. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums. I'm going to blow up my balloons to match the size of plums. Not too big, not too small, but just right. So we have our 3 plums that he ate on Wednesday. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries. Again, I'm just going to blow up the balloons to match the size of strawberries. 2. It doesn't matter what color the balloons are. I just want to make sure the size is right. I'm having a nice stack of balloons here. On Friday, he ate through 5 oranges. So that's a total of 15 balloons. For step 2, I'm going to take my strips of paper, just regular copy paper that I cut up into strips, and take my glue, okay? Remember, the glue is mixed up with water to just make it more liquid, more watery, to give it a more liquid consistency. And I'm just going to coat my paper here with glue. I recommend using white paper because when we glue this white paper on the balloons and eventually paint this paper, the colors are going to be very vivid and they're going to pop on the white paper. So I'm going to coat as many white strips as I can. Okay, with glue, just take my time. Okay, coat as many strips as I can. Okay, so my balloon is completely covered up. Step 3. Now, once our balloons are completely dry, I have one here that's completely dry, it's time for step 3. Remember, our balloons have to be completely dry. In step 3, we're going to be painting. And that's why I recommend white paper. Because when we paint the fruit of the balloon, the colors are going to be very vivid and are going to pop on the white paper. So I'm going to start off with my apple here. Just gonna paint red. We're gonna take our time and just paint. See what it looks like. That's why it has to be dry, because we want the white paper to completely absorb the paint. That's what it looks like. This is a lot of fun. It's completely covered in red. Once we're done painting our apple, it's going to be completely covered like mine is. Next, I'll be painting my plums. I'm going to make sure it's completely covered up. Completely covered up. Covered. Until every white spot is covered up. Until there's no more white paper visible on the balloon. The balloon has to be completely covered up in paint. One of the plums completely painted. To repeat the process until all my fruits have been painted. I'm going to paint the pear. Showing. And since this is a dark shade of green, I'm going to go over or coat it with some yellow to lighten the green so that it looks like a pear. So I'm going to repeat the process. And then we're painting round and round and round. Remember, it doesn't matter what color the actual balloon underneath the paper is, because we're going to paint the paper on the balloon completely covered up. There are no more white parts showing. And now I'm going to move on to my strawberry. Step 4. So once our fruit or the fruits are completely dry, it's time to add the leaves and the stem and define the fruit. So I have here a strawberry, one of the strawberries he ate. I'm just going to cut out oval shapes. I folded the construction paper in half, and I'm just going to cut out oval shapes that I'm just going to stick on as leaves. So leaf oval. There it is. I have my leaves that I'm going to be sticking on. And I'm also going to make sure I cut out the stem. And I'm just going to cut out a rectangular corner. And this is where I need my glue gun to stick this onto the top of my fruit, just like this. I'm going to stick it. I'm going to stick some glue on and stick it to the top. Cut off the excess at the top. Stick it on. Stick it on here. Last leaf I'm going to stick on at the back. It's beginning to look just like a strawberry. I'm just going to give it a little fold, a little bend, and a little bend. With the leaves and the little stem at the top, it looks just like a strawberry. Next, I'm going to take out my liquid chalk marker to put dots all around to make it look just like a strawberry. I can either use my liquid chalk marker, or a trick is to just use whiteout. I'm just going to use whiteout here just to show you. And I'll just stick dots around. Just put some tiny dots all around. So this is what it looks like. Completely defined the fruit. Next, I'm going to also define the oranges. Stem and 2 leaves. And now I'm done with the oranges. I'm going to work on the apple, and I'm going to go ahead and add a little stem and leaves to define all the fruit to make sure they look like fruit. Step 5, to go ahead and display my fruit. But first, I'm going to make sure my background is an all white background so that the fruits are visible. A hole through the top, just with a regular thumbtack or push pin. Make a hole through the top and just pass a clear string through the hole. I'll make a knot at the top. And then attach the string to my pin. And so now I'm just going to go ahead and stick it onto the. So take a look at my display. On Monday he ate through 1 apple. On Tuesday he ate through 2 pears. On Wednesday he ate through 3 plums. On Thursday he ate through 4 strawberries. On Friday he ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. I have successfully completed today's activity.